Hi, I'm Carmen Chammas. I'm your astrologer. Today I will talk about Saturday, the 13th of June. Today the moon is in Taurus till 1:10 p.m. Universal Time. After that, the moon moves to Gemini. So basically, today is a day that is almost beautiful for all signs, for all signs. But there is, there's a difference between the effect of the moon while it is in Taurus and when it moves to Gemini. Some of you will feel better with the moon in Taurus, others will feel better when the moon moves to Gemini. So basically, with this beautiful day, let's hear the details. So you would be able to plan your day accordingly and plan yourself, prepare yourself emotionally in order to enjoy and have a beautiful Saturday, knowing that the moon in Gemini will be all day long in Gemini, on Sunday. Okay, so please take note. Okay, let's hear now the details for each and every sign. Aries with the moon in Taurus, I think everything should be fine. With the moon in Gemini, everything should be even better. There is a great ambiance, there's a great beautiful vibe for Gemini for Aries today. I think you can have fun, you can enjoy, you can have a beautiful Saturday and a beautiful Sunday, and it will be actually very active, especially Saturday afternoon, especially afternoon, evening, or even the night. Taurus with the moon in your sign, then moving to Gemini, you will have a beautiful day all day long. However, because we have planet Mars near your birthday, you really need to be very cautious. Drive carefully if you were born between the 8th and the 10th of May. So if you want to have a beautiful Saturday, all you have to do is plan ahead and just keep a beautiful and positive mindset. And then you will have a beautiful Saturday. As for Gemini with the moon in Taurus, things actually are quite slow. But then the quality of time, although it's slow, there is some, there are some chores that you can do that don't need you to be rushing around. So maybe you need to prepare a little bit, maybe you need to pave the way for something, because as soon as the moon reaches your sign at 1:10 p.m. Universal Time, everything will rush, everything will be, like a flood, a beautiful flood of energy. That will empower you, will uplift you, will actually energize you. So I think it's going to be a beautiful change of mood, positive change of mood for Gemini, starting 1:10 p.m. Universal Time. As for Cancer, you need to be careful, Cancer, because starting 1:10 p.m. Universal Time, everything takes a different kind of mood. With the moon before that in Taurus, you will feel a little bit energetic. When the moon moves to Gemini at 1:10 p.m. Universal Time, things actually are quite slow, and maybe you will go into that phase when you feel maybe bored, you feel kind of uninterested in things. Actually, also some issues, some chores don't work out. You need plan B and plan C. So please try not to get disappointed and don't corner yourself, okay? So be careful. Moving now to Leo. Leo, there's a good chance that you will get some great news if you were born on the 23rd of July. Why? Because planet Venus reaches your sign today, Saturday, and it actually attracts great news, good luck, good vibes, especially if you were born on the 23rd of July. So all in all, I think you can have a beautiful day, even though the moon will be in squaring your sign from Taurus up till 1:10 p.m. Universal Time. Everything will be happier, more relaxing, and more satisfying after that. So I think Leos will have a super beautiful, gorgeous Saturday. Moving now to Virgos. Virgos, the moon in Taurus definitely offers great, beautiful vibes up till 1:10 p.m. Universal Time. After that, things kind of they get a little bit heavier, or maybe you become a little bit busier, moodier, or maybe you're just uninterested and you don't want to have fun. But this is what should not happen. To the contrary, you should have fun. You should entertain yourself. You should be happy, make yourself happy, pamper yourself when the moon moves to Gemini in order to have a beautiful Saturday evening, Saturday night, and even Sunday. Libra, everything will change to your favor. Things will get beautiful, happier, sunnier, and quite entertaining. And most probably you'll get some great news starting 1:10 p.m. Universal Time. Everybody can have a beautiful Saturday, a beautiful evening, beautiful night, and maybe the great news can be to many of you, especially if you were born on the 16th, 17th of October. Also, if you were born on the 26th, 27th of September. Scorpio, so finally the moon moves to Gemini. So there will not be, two oppositions to your sign. So I think you should feel better in the afternoon, the evening, starting 1:10 p.m. Universal Time. Before that time, please stay calm, stay patient, stay away from trouble. You don't need that because everything will change. It will become sunnier and happier. So there's no need to put yourself in awkward situations. Just be patient. Starting 1:10 p.m. Universal Time, you can have a nicer time, happier time. You can plan for the evening. You can plan for the afternoon. You can plan for Sunday. It should be a happier time for you. Everybody can be lucky. Still, planet Mars needs you to be a little bit more calm and more careful if you were born on the 11th, 12th of November. Okay, moving now to Sagittarius. Sagittarius, maybe you're one of the signs that need to be a little bit more careful when the moon moves to Gemini. Why? Because then we will have the moon opposing your sign, we'll have the sun, and we'll have Uranus opposing your sign. So basically, the moon, which is responsible or represents emotions, this means that most probably you may, most probably, maybe, probably, and maybe not. Maybe you get in that kind of an emotional roller coaster. So you have to be careful. You don't want to put yourself in that state. What you have to do is decide, make up your mind, starting now listening to me, that you're going to have a beautiful time starting 1:10 p.m. Universal Time. That whatever bothers you, triggers any reaction from you, challenges you, you just need to ignore and keep up with the positive plan. This is the only way to delete or to brush away any negative vibes, by positive vibes, positive thinking, ignoring any positive way. Be constructive, just say that you want to have fun no matter what, just brush it away, especially if you were born on the 24th, 25th of November. Let's move now to Capricorn. Of course, the effects of the moon in Taurus are super great. They are empowered by the presence of Mars also in Taurus. So basically, that's the best bet, and it stays, these beautiful vibes till 1:10 p.m. Universal Time. After that, things are okay. The vibes are kind of neutral, and I think you will be fine. There's nothing wrong with that day, and what you have to do, being a responsible kind of zodiac sign, I think you can have a long busy Saturday, but nevertheless, you can have the best of your time. Moving now to Aquarius. I know that the moon, along with planet Mars squaring your signs from Taurus, I know that maybe you felt tired in the past 2 days. Still, maybe the same kind of vibe is still present, will stay present, will be, will stay with you till 1:10 p.m. Universal Time. What you have to do is try to think positively. Why? Because no matter what happens, try not to react or overreact, because everything will turn upside down to your favor. Starting 1:10 p.m. Universal Time, that's the moment when the moon moves to Gemini. So you'll have the moon, the sun, and Uranus, which is your ruling planet. All these three super planets will help you to have the best of your time, starting 1:10 p.m. Universal Time. So no matter what happens before that, just think positively that nothing is going to change your happy state, in the afternoon or in the evening. Okay, so brush it away, do whatever you have to do, ignoring any negative things. Maybe there's nothing negative, but just saying, in order to have a beautiful time. But still, you need to be responsible, because that beautiful, empowering, positive, great energy may scatter your energy, okay, your thoughts. So please stay focused. Let's move now to Pisces. The effects of the moon in Taurus are beautiful. And this is the best time for you till 1:10 p.m. Universal Time. If you want to enjoy the whole Saturday, you need to stay calm, and you need to stay you need to have a positive attitude, because this is what will help you enjoy Saturday afternoon, Saturday evening, and Saturday night. So because at that time we will have the moon, the sun, and Uranus all squaring your sign from the fourth house, which means that most probably you will be quite busy at home with personal chores, family chores, house chores, whatever it is. Maybe busy at work, you're working, whatever, and moody. So what you have to do is keep a positive attitude in order to enjoy this beautiful um, Saturday. And I think you can. There's a general beautiful vibe all over the world, and I think you can have the best of it. Okay, let's wrap it up with Born on the 13th of June. This should be a beautiful year, very encouraging year. Different things may actually come up during this year. Everything will change, uh, because I think there will be a kind of a drastic change that will help you move forward, big steps, move forward higher, further with your promotions, with your attitude, with your even with your appearance. um, Big changes, or big, let me see, big career changes or choices may appear. It doesn't matter your age, but this is a year that will bring out something big and new and you. There will be a new you. So it's up to you to decide. You want to stay where you are, you will grow also bigger, and you will prosper. You want to change, you have to plan ahead, but you need to empower yourself. Maybe if you need something, you lack something, some skills, or this is the year where you can work on that. So basically, this year will offer you the tools to reach higher and farther. Wishing you all the best. See you tomorrow. Enjoy. Bye bye.